Tier 1, and the losers will drop to Tier 2. It's a best 2 out of 3, games that are 21, win by 2 if no cap, and the third set, if required, is to 15, win by 2, no cap.
And BC is going to start this match serving. That's Isaac Smitt. And here we go. And a 2 hits call on Smitt. Nice easy first point for Alberta. And Damian Leroy back to serve. But he puts it into the net. 2 errors to start the match here, 1 from each side. And Devin Cote back to serve. Josh Nickel looking to be aggressive, hits it a little bit too far. A little bit of a slow start here on feature court. 4 points, 4 errors. Josh Nickel to serve. Great hustle by Alberta. And Cote uses the block. And Smitt back to serve. And a great touch by Josh Nickel. Leroy serves. And a mistouch by Alberta. That's Josh Nickel. BC picking up the point on the switch. Leading by 1.
Spectators out here, these guys will switch sides on multiples of 7. If you're wondering why they're switching sides. Deal with the wind and the sun. Make it even for both teams.
Devin Cote back serving. Leroy gets blocked. That's Devin Cote with the block. And Cote gets the ace. And yet a little net tickler. Just over for that ace. That's 2 in a row for Cote.
Matheson and Trasolini, 18U girls.
Ooh, and a bit of bad luck for Nickel there. But a great start for BC, who now leads by 5. Cote on a little bit of a run right now. Nickel into the tape again. And Alberta takes an early timeout. A little bit frustrated with their start. Once again, this is a crossover game. The winner goes on to Tier 1 playoffs, where the loser goes to Tier 2 playoffs.
Sun all day. Playing some hard volleyball.
The players are called back to the court, and here we go.
With BC to serve, 9-3, Devin Cote back.
Cote to serve. And another ace for Cote. And Leroy puts it into the net. Alberta having a little bit of struggle right now, a little bit of frustration out there.
Well, let's make some noise for this team, Alberta. Get them going. Get them fired up. There we go. There's a point for Team Alberta.
And Alberta gets the point off a net touch by Devin Cote. Hopefully that point gets Alberta going a little bit here. And that's Damian Leroy back to serve.
Out of rotation call?
It is a reserve as the wrong player served for Alberta.
The right server should be Josh Nickel.
So instead of Damian Leroy serving, it is now Josh Nickel, and that is a reserve. A great touch by BC. But Cote with the great swing. Alberta looking more and more frustrated here. And BC taking advantage. Right now we have Isaac Smitt serving. It's a good shot by Josh Nickel. Little cutty on 2.
Shot by Josh Nickel scores. It's 5-12.
And Damian Leroy back to serve. And this time he's actually supposed to be serving. And a great block by Nickel. You got to think that'll get Alberta going. And a great use of the block by Isaac Smitt. BC leading early, up 7. Once again, Alberta just hitting to that top tape, just can't seem to get it over right now, which leads to that frustration that they're displaying right now. And a great block by Cote. Technical timeout. 15-6 for Team BC. It's a great opportunity here to thank our sponsors, hosting BC, the Beach Club Resort here in Parksville, Maui and Sons, who have provided jerseys and other clothing apparel, RE7, and of course Vancouver Island University.
So before you guys take off from the beach today, you need to head on over and see those world-class, world-renowned sandcastles. Competition started about a month ago.
We went down. It was at 26. I lost 15. Set up a lip or? Yeah. I have to make up some stuff. It's the other
Coming out of the technical, it's BC serving. Devin Cote.
BC back to serve. Devin.
This is set one of our best 2 out of 3. Every match, you must win by 2. No cap on any of the games. And yet another block by Cote.
Goes from serving the
And the frustration grows for Team Alberta.
He gets the block. 10-point lead.
But a great short shot by Damian Leroy.
Damon Leroy.
Alberta looking for anything to get him going here. Nickel to serve. And he serves it out.
Long. 17-7. Who we got back there? Isaac.
Now Isaac Smitt serving. Goes short on Leroy. But Leroy answers back with a short shot of his own, getting the point. And Leroy back to serve. And he gets the ace.
Nice server, Damon Leroy.
Free ball to BC. And a great up by Nickel. But Nickel puts it into the net.
Team BC. Devin Cote back to serve. Throwing up his favorite toy with Barbies. Net violation.
And that's Devin Cote with the net violation.
Point. Team Alberta.
Alberta's serve, trailing 10-18 in set one here.
Alberta. His dream occupation. He wants to become the Sonic dancer.
And Nickel puts it into the net once again. A lot of frustration in that face.
Isaac's back to serve.
But that's why we play best 2 out of 3. And Cote puts it down, letting him know whose net it is. So we have a possible set point here, set number 1, with Isaac Smitt to serve. Leroy tries to go behind, doesn't get it. And BC takes the first set rather easily.
Let's go, Alberta. Regroup. Let's have some fun. We're at the U.
Once again, this is our last match of the day here on Feature Court. Best 2 out of 3. That was set 1 with BC taking it.
Best 2 out of 3s.
We're down to 11.
That's the first set.
It won't start week 1.
All right, here we go. Second set about to take place.
How many one-on-ones that you're out there?
Let's make some noise for these guys. All those Alberta people out there, get behind this team. Let's push them through.
All right, here we go for set number 2. BC is going to start serving. That's Isaac Smitt. Looking to end this match in 2 with Alberta pushing 3 here. And a great touch by Isaac Smitt. BC's looking to end this match early, get up early, keep the frustration on the other side.
It's 1-1.
Leroy back to serve. Once again, it is BC in red and Alberta in black, and that is Devin Cote with the great line swing.
Back to serve. He's from Kelowna.
Cote with the back line tag on the serve. Yet another ace for BC.
3-1.
But he puts the next one into the net here.
Josh Nickel back to serve from Edmonton, Alberta.
Josh Nickel from Edmonton to serve. And a great shot by Isaac Smitt. BC is looking to go on 2 quite often here, and it seems to be working. Leroy looking to be aggressive, just a little bit long though. And that's sides, our first switch of the set. And a little bit of confusion there on the Alberta side. A serve right in the husband-wife zone. Nickel swings out, but Cote's on the net. So that's point for Alberta. And Damian Leroy back to serve. Josh Nickel hits it just out. And BC's up to a quick early lead here. And that is Devin Cote back to serve. And an ace for Cote yet again.
Scores 8-3. Second set.
Alberta's looking for answers, just can't seem to find it this match. Great touch by Leroy. And Cote hits it out. And that's Josh Nickel from Edmonton back to serve. On the far side, that's Isaac Smitt serving. Leroy looking to use the block there, but misses and hits it out. And once again, it's sides with BC serving. A free ball to BC. Let's see if they can use it. And Smitt puts it down.
Big rip by Isaac Smitt.
It's not much energy on the Alberta side right now.
Be heading off to Thompson Rivers University.
And a great shot by Leroy.
There by Jamie Leroy.
Off the great joust by Cote and Nickel.
Again, it's back to serve.
BC winning the joust, but Alberta getting the last laugh. And that is Leroy back to serve. And Cote putting it down. No chance there for Leroy, who's in the right spot, just too sharp. Devin Cote from Kelowna back to serve. And a great touch by Nickel, showing off a little bit of finesse there. And he's back to serve. And into the net for Alberta. BC's up 7 here early on, looking to close this match out in 2 after they won the first set. And a great line over shot by Nickel. Once again, looking for energy, looking for things to get them going. And that's 2 serves in a row from Alberta into the net. Leroy getting a little frustrated, throws the hat over to his timeout table. And it is now our technical timeout with BC leading 14-7. And BC will be serving coming out of our technical. Another shout out to our sponsors, Vancouver Island University, hosting BC Beach Club Resort here in Parksville, Maui and Sons for the awesome jerseys and clothing, and of course RE7. It is a beautiful day here in Parksville, and we expect more of the same here tomorrow. So if you are from the island or the local area, make sure you get down here tomorrow for our playoffs and medal matches.
I want to thank our sponsors again. Maui and Sons, RE7, the Beach Club Resort, Island Optimal, hosting BC, Vancouver Island University, Wilson, City Parksville, Volleyball Canada.
So coming out of the timeout, let's see if Alberta can turn things around.
Stern talking to, whoever's getting in trouble. I don't know what for. Devin Cote back to serve for BC.
And Devin Cote is going to start us off here serving. Once again, it's 14-7 for BC. They won the first set and looking to end this in 2. Nice up by Smitt, who sends it sailing. Looking to be aggressive though, but that's what Alberta needed here to get back in this match. That's Leroy back to serve. No, bit of a confusion there. It is actually Devin Cote. Nope, sorry, Josh Nickel. And that is a 2 hits call on Devin Cote from BC. A little bit of a run here from Alberta. Let's see if they can keep it going. And Nickel sends it sailing out.
We got a lost dog here. Serious. We got a golden lab here that's lost.
And BC serves into the net.
Missing your dog. We have
That was Cote.
The announcing tent.
And it's Leroy to serve. And Smitt shows off that touch yet again with the sharp cutty. A beautiful touch there for BC. A great up by Leroy off the party ball. Let's see if BC can use the free ball. And he doesn't make a mistake that time. He puts it down. BC back up 7. 4 points away from ending this match in 2 and going on to Tier 1 playoffs. A great shot by Josh Nickel. Great touches by BC, just not quite enough.
Still looking for the owners of a lost dog here.
That's Josh Nickel serving. And no one to block Cote. And he puts it down. And Cote with a very near ace, but just out. Alberta's got to get aggressive here to get back in this game. BC won the first set. Cote puts one in the net. Leroy back to serve yet again. But Leroy puts it in the net for Alberta, giving BC 2 points away from winning the match.
BC, Isaac Smitt back to serve.
Smitt serving. And Cote looking to go a little too sharp there. Good block by Nickel, making him go there. And Nickel to serve. And a great swing by Cote. That got the crowd going. Straight down. Leroy didn't have any hope there. Good block, good defense, better swing. And Devin Cote going back to serve for the match. Bit of a float serve there. Free ball to Smitt. Oh, and Nickel puts it down off of Cote's head. A great swing by Nickel. Leroy back to serve. Once again, it is match point for BC, who has 3 match points from here on. And a tag ace for Leroy. To Smitt. And Smitt puts it short. Looking to get a little interesting here on feature court of our last match of the day. 18-20 Alberta. And a block by Nickel, 19-20.
See if they can complete this comeback. It's 19-20. Leroy serving for the match.
Smitt serves seam. And a great touch by Cote, ending the match 2-0 BC against Alberta. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Vancouver Island University hosting BC, Beach Club Resort here in Parksville, Maui and Sons and RE7. That is our last match of the day. We start again tomorrow at 9 a.m. to see all of our medal and playoff matches. That is U14, U16, and U18. Thank you very much, and you will see us again tomorrow.